Let's just turn to a very common problem and ultimately ask you a question. How many times have you been to a hotel where you turn up at the front desk, you give them your name, they start looking for your reservation, then they turn around and say, hey, have you ever been with us before? Have you ever stayed here? And you say, well, yes, I have actually. I've stayed here quite a few times. And then they come back and they say, well, welcome back. Isn't that just an admission of failure? A total and utter failure that we've had your reservation for days, for weeks possibly, and we haven't been able to find out that you've actually stayed with us before. That, I think, is the perfect example of information systems failure that is everywhere in the hospitality industry, and we need to do something about it, and now, because our customers simply don't accept it. They won't accept that they can be known intimately by Amazon, but completely and utterly ignored by a hotel company that they visited many, many times. There is a lot of opportunity in the LS Retail product. We had a very property management system, PMS-centric architecture everywhere in our industry. And that's an architecture that really puts the reservation and the inventory that we're selling, which is room nights, at the center of our model. Actually, I think if you think about this a little bit differently, putting a financial system at the center of our model and putting a customer at the center of our model makes a lot more sense. And that is an architecture that I see here with LS Retail and the products that we have. Yes, of course there are reservations. Yes, of course they're selling. But at the heart of the system, we have a financial system, we have inventory, we have customer. And that makes an awful lot of sense for us because our industry doesn't just sell room nights. So CitizenM is a somewhat unusual hotel company in that it's actually built very similarly to how a retailer would construct a company. So there's a lot of central focus, central capability. And out in the stores, we have what we call really a guest satisfaction function, which is the immediate satisfaction, immediate supply against guest needs. So helping people check in, making them a cup of coffee, making them a cocktail, being nice and friendly, and just being people around. That's what we have in our hotels, wholly unlike most hotels.